We're the
Man,
real
shut your
Jews.
bitch ass.
We're the
The
real
real
Jews.
R&B, we the real Jews.
Oh shit, y'all.
There it go.
Wake that shit up.
Well,
No one's
Zadie's on
controlling
stage and
me.
he said he's a proud Jew. Bring a proud Jew up. So what's up, Zadie? What you have to say?
A proud Jew and a proud Zionist. I was gonna say it's a whole lot of bullshit I hear on this app last few days. Wack, I fuck with you. I've been listening to you. Always been number respect. I heard praise to Louis Farrakhan, who runs
Okay.
an organization that was
Now,
started by
now, now, now
Nazis.
now keep it
Meant,
respectful.
Watch
I'm gonna keep
Keep
yourself.
it
it
respect.
respectful.
I'm gonna
Now I'm
keep
gonna
it.
say speak your piece,
I don't
I'm
but
gonna
when
recall
you're
keep it.
dealing with
Farrakhan
the Nation of
mentioning that.
Islam, keep
So
it
so
respectful.
so I could see the title, throw a rock and hide your hand. So
Allahu Akbar.
I don't hide nothing. A lot of people shared a lot of views that are very disrespectful. And unfortunately, fathers, when I speak, it's gonna trigger certain people.
No, go
Now,
ahead, speak
when
it.
when
Speak
you
it.
got Farrakhan, right, who pushes Nazi rhetoric, same shit as the Nazis, right? And also problematic,
Wait a
you
minute,
have the
wait a minute,
black
wait a minute,
Hebrew.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
Let
One
him
sec,
let him
one
That's
sec,
land. Let him
false,
land.
one
Let him
dog.
sec,
land, bro.
one
You
sec,
good?
one
That
sec.
word is
A lot of
rhetoric.
people
It's
gonna
not
get triggered.
rhetoric. It's not rhetoric. It's rhetoric,
Let him
sir.
finish.
Let him land.
Okay, good.
Go ahead, bro.
So, right. So when we got someone who's getting praise, who called Jews termites, who says, the Jews are the devil and Jews essentially are the reason for everything. And also, when you get into the doctrine of the Nation of Islam, you see that they also believe that they are the Hebrews of the Bible, similar to the Black Hebrew Israelites, which I hear spewing nonsense here all day. So both communities, and this is a message from a proud Jew and a proud Zionist. We ain't scared of nobody. We never been scared, nor will we be scared. You forget one thing.
Ain't
We've
nobody scared of
seen more
y'all.
death.
Wait,
We've
let him
seen
talk.
we've seen more death than more people can imagine, right? And I ain't about to play
Remember,
fucking a
you
bunch of
said
Ah, get
that.
out of
Wait.
here.
See,
what
there
Wait,
you
hold
go.
on, wait. Remember, you said that. Now, remember, because if we make references at Zach, you know we right. You should
you
check
make.
your man. You
We
done
have.
lost your
He's not.
mind.
I don't even know who this guy is. I don't. He's not my man. I don't know who he is. Never spoken to him before in my life.
Y'all the
So
same
don't matter,
community though.
right? So nah, it doesn't matter. Same community.
Y'all
There's a
can
whole
y'all
lot of
can
But you
both go
lumping
sleep
us
and eat at
together.
kebab
Yo,
tonight.
guys, one sec. Okay, so I'm gonna say this real straight, right? You see the guy in my picture? For those that don't know who it is, his name is Shine, right? Someone I used to listen to and fucked with for many years because I liked his music, and I really appreciated his shit. Now he went to prison, and he converted. He's the only African American I seen in prison that converted to Judaism. And guess what? He did it the right way because he knew who the real Jews were, and he converted. And today he's part of the Jewish tribe, similar to Amari Stoudemire, who's been on the app and we've spoken with on more than one occasion, who grew up in the Israelite camps. Well, guess what? He went to Jerusalem and he converted to being a Jew. So if anybody from any community thinks they can claim to be something they're not, right? It doesn't work that way. You could claim any gender, any identity, any race, any ethnicity. It doesn't make it true. If you want to be a Jew, there's certain criterias you gotta have to make that claim,
According
and
to
certain
who?
receipts, according to me and everybody
When you was
else.
born at?
According to
That go
us,
for you
we're
too,
the
though.
ones who dictate who's a Jew and who's not, and we're
Who's
not gonna
we?
have a
Oh,
bunch
whoa,
of
whoa.
wannabes,
Hold on,
Where
hold on,
was
y'all,
you
hold
pretending to
on,
born
be
at?
y'all. Hold on,
something
Wait,
they're
let him
guys.
not.
Hold
land.
on.
So if you want to have a real convo, we could have a whole talk, but we're not gonna be sugarcoating and fluffing nothing because the shit that I heard coming out of a lot of people's mouths, it's really a
Well,
tragedy
can you
to say the least.
identify what you heard, please?
I already told you, Wack. When you have a whole community of African Americans that claim Jews are the devil, that Jews, right? And they'll point to the
Well, we're
Ashkenazis.
claiming that we are the real Jew.
What?
We're
Yeah.
claiming we are the real Jew. We're not claiming,
Wack,
we're not
Right.
calling ourselves devils.
you guys got no claims. You guys got
Who
no
you
right
guys?
to make that claim.
Who you?
Hey,
Absolutely
Guap,
not.
check your back
We don't have
channel.
a
Nothing.
right. You don't have a
Nothing.
right. You
You
white.
got
I got a
it.
Hold
right.
on,
You
hold
don't have
on,
no right
I
to
y'all.
got
claim
every
Hold
right.
Jews.
on,
Start getting
I was
y'all.
emotional.
born.
Yeah.
I was born in Israel, the homeland of the Jews.
Not the
Right?
white
My
Jews.
tribe, my tribe goes back to Moses,
And that's
and I could trace it
Israel.
back. I don't need
Bullshit.
people.
Bullshit. You can't
We
prove
don't,
it.
we're not
Where's
gonna
your
have
Prove it.
DNA
people.
test? Get out of
We're
Prove
here.
not
it.
Oh,
gonna
one
have
mic.
people that woke up one day
Moses
and said, "Oh,
wasn't
you know
white.
what?
Prove it.
We want to be the Jews of the Bible." It doesn't work like that.
You
We're the real
not.
fucking Jews.
How
Now,
did you
now,
become the real
now,
Jew?
So
Zadie.
hold on. Shine is
Man,
black,
hey,
correct? Shine is black, right?
They
Yeah.
can't prove that they have
And you
lineage to
just accepted
Israel.
him as a
Hey,
Jew,
one
right?
mic
Let
on
Wack
Wack.
land.
You accepted him as a Jew, right?
He converted as a real Jew should. If you want to join the tribe, and we don't proselytize, unlike you Christians and Muslims, we don't promote conversion, right? But if you want to make that claim, you got to either A, be able to prove it, or B, convert. So
How
if
do you
you ain't got
prove
the
it?
receipts, right? If you ain't got the
How do
receipts,
you
it means
prove it?
nothing. Now, if you want to join the tribe, there's a way to do that, and there's a proper way to do that, right? And
He asked a
Shine
question
converted.
though.
Shine
He
You're a
converted,
said
and he's
prove
still
convert.
it.
You're a
Shine is
European
still
How
convert.
part
how
of
do
the
you
Any
tribe.
prove it?
land?
How do you prove Hottie, it? shut up.
man, y'all gotta
Man,
let the
Nada,
people
you
that are
really, you
qualified
really on
have the
some like
conversation.
superwoman shit right now,
I
blood.
swear to
Like,
God.
Blood,
Hey
Nadi do this
man,
every time
talk
a
about
white
Some
boy
man
man.
come
You
in the
talking
shit.
about
room.
Yeah.
shine
But
put
hold
Hey,
on
you
you
though,
gotta
gotta
like
join the
bro,
hold
community,
on,
Don't
Hey,
let
bro,
psycho.
if
this
you
white boy
can't have the
talk to y'all any
conversation
type
in
of
the
way.
sexually,
Exactly. And you keep
stay on
advocating.
mute, bro. So how do you prove it?
I hear
Exactly.
the question.
How do you prove it?
Is your mother a Jew? You're a Jew. If your mother's not a Jew, you got to
That's
convert.
not
okay,
proof.
Zaidi, hold
That's
on.
not
That's
true.
Let
not
me
ask
let
a
me
Okay,
proof.
let me
question,
Come
okay.
no,
right?
on,
hold
dog.
on, hold on, hold on.
Well,
Because I
Let me
how do you
hold on, yeah.
convert?
Let me say that. Hold on, real quick. You said if your mother,
Exactly. You
okay,
want to hear
who
this guy?
invented Zaidi? Who invented that standard?
We gotta bring some Israelites up here.
Pardon me?
one
Listen,
mic.
were black
I'm an
I'm
Israelite
an
people
up
a
here.
part
Israelite.
of the
He
I'm an
had
Holocaust?
this
Israelite.
room the other night.
Let
The
him
gentleman
answer. Hold
talking
on,
about
Exactly.
it.
dog. Let him
Gorilla.
answer
Hey, one
Hakeem
mic,
Stop.
one mic, one mic. Who was at the asset? GRLA.
How do
Gorilla,
you
gorilla.
convert?
Yeah, so I'm asking Zaddy
Question
very
was
clearly. Who
black.
who
Mute
invented
up,
who
Sharon.
invented the standard? Hold on, y'all. Who invented the standard that your mother qualifies you as a Jew, having a Jewish mother qualified? Where is that standard invented?
One of our sages, one of the rabbis.
Oh,
Did
please.
hold on. Now stop, y'all. Did Moses implement that?
No.
So
I know what
so
you're getting to. Let's
so
just get
so
to the point. Let's
so
not
Zi-
play this
so
lead on
Zaidi,
Let
tape.
him
That nigga
land. We
bought
let you
lawyers.
land.
hold on. So very simply. So I have to now. You're telling me that my standard has to be by the basis of a sage and not off the man that spoke face to face with Hashem. That's what you're telling.
Anything has changed since then, or is everything exactly the same?
No.
Who
First off,
who decides?
first off,
Who decide? No, one sec. I know what you're getting to, right?
Then get
Because
to
it,
it.
it was written in the Torah that it's patrilineal, and
There
at
you
some point it
go.
was changed. We could have an honest conversation without beating around the bush. Don't waste my fucking time. My time is valuable. Now, in the end of the day, right? There are a certain set of laws. It's called halakha, Jewish laws that you have to adhere to be a Jew. If you got an issue with the
no.
laws, that's a whole different
No,
conversation.
sir,
You don't
sir,
get to
sir. You
redefine
you
what it
can't.
is.
No, sir. Like you're speaking as if there is not different sects and beliefs within Judaism, within the state of
How many
Israel.
sects?
Within hold
Let's
on,
answer the
Zaidi.
question.
Hold on, man. I'm talking. Thank you. Right. So very simply, there are differences in beliefs within Judaism and with Jewry throughout the diaspora, as you see it. Right. So I don't have to just because you said, and nobody has to just because you said or whatever rabbis you choose to follow said this sage is the standard in which we're going to follow, right? We're going to follow the man that spoke directly with the Most High God and his standard. If he says it's patrilineage, a sage doesn't get to come later and change it because according to Deuteronomy 4, if anybody adds or changes from the law, right, they have sinned and they are worthy. So that sage, according to Torah, is worthy of death.
Facts.
What
That's a
language? What
fact.
language? One sec. What language do you read the Torah in?
Don't try to.
I could read
Come
it.
Yo,
on,
let the
man.
man answer. What language?
I could read it in any of the languages I
I'm asking
understand.
you which language do you read it in?
Very so I read it in various languages. I can
Give
read
me
it in
one
Hebrew.
language.
Hold on, I can read it in Hebrew. I
אתה
can read it
מדבר
in the
בעברית?
Septuagint. Hold on, Zaidi. I can read it
אתה
in
מדבר
Hebrew.
בעברית?
See, look,
אתה,
I can't
Come
אתה
even
to
מבין
talk.
מה
tap
אני אומר
dance.
לך?
He
I,
tap
I
dancing,
can't
yo.
even talk. Look at you with the scarecrow. We see what you're doing. It's
Yep.
very simple. I will follow the prophet in which Hashem spoke to face. Point blank, period. I'm not
That's
gonna
right.
follow any one of your alleged sages. Point blank, period. I can go into the history books and they disagree with what you're saying. I can go to different rabbis that disagree with what you're saying right now. I can show you various modern Jewish people that say the original Jew was a dark-skinned, melanated man, not you,
That's
That's a
correct.
right?
lie.
There
So
Yo,
we
get off.
go.
Garla, can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question. Let's shoot. Let's
Okay.
build. Let's build. אוקיי, דבר ראשון, אתה יודע על מה אני מדבר עכשיו? אתה מבין מה אני אומר לך? Garla, I'm asking you a question.
Anxiety, right? This
Do
is
you
what's
understand what I'm
so
telling you
no
or
no
no?
this is what's hilarious,
So it's
right?
a no. So you don't speak
People
Hebrew. Okay,
what he's gonna do, right? This is I got
False
some Hebrew for
flagging.
you. Atalo Yehudi. Atalo Yehudi. That's what I gotta say to you. There are 1,000 people
False
in here.
flag.
There are 1,000 people in here.
you don't speak
There
Hebrew.
are
Okay, great.
1,000 people in
I
here
want to
who
ask you
are
a question.
who are
Let me ask you a
predominantly
question.
black people
Could
in
I
the
ask you a
English speaking.
question?
Hold on, I'm talking, Zaidi.
You've been
There are over
talking.
a
Let me
thousand
ask you a
people in
question.
You're
here
talking
who are
nonsense.
predominantly black people in the English speaking world, and you want to rattle off some Hebrew as if you didn't prove a point. No one
At
cares
all.
about that point. And just so everybody knows, I told him Atalo Yehudi, and make sure to tell that to Jewish people when you see him. It means you're not a Jew.
Is that the only
You're no Jew.
phrase you know in
That's what
Hebrew?
Alright,
that
Can you
means.
can you
Garla,
say
He
can you
Garla,
actually
I
say
got you.
speaking
Hey, he
can
Let
you
me,
Greek.
changed
let,
the
say I want
Zach,
to
subject
go
one
to the
because
sec.
he
Let
already
me
This is
ask
said
him another
not
that.
a
question.
linguistics
I want to
class.
ask him a
What else do you know, Hebrew?
direct answer if that's fair, Garla.
Listen, Zaidi, it's very
I
simple.
keep getting
But
muted, so
Zaidi, no.
they don't want
Here's
a dialogue.
Zaidi. It's very simple. You don't want a dialogue
Yo, I'm
because
gonna ask you a question. Can I
I
ask
made
you
a
a
point.
question?
I made a very simple point
You made 5 points.
hold
Let me
on,
ask you one
Zaidi.
question.
I made a very simple point about following the man in which communicated with Hashem directly, right? Which is
Point.
I
unprecedented
would like
in
I
I
in
would
agree.
like
time.
to hear
Hold
you
on,
prove the
Zaidi. I'm
claim that you
talking,
speak
man.
Hebrew because
This is this.
I believe that you're lying.
Yo, Zach, one sec. Garla, I want to ask you.
Listen. Any of
You
y'all can
asked me a
believe that I'm
question.
lying.
I answered it.
I
I
don't
answered your
care
question.
what
I'm gonna
y'all
ask
believe about me. I could care less. Straight up and
me a
down.
question
I
and
don't
I answered
care,
it.
and
If
don't
you're a
nobody in
man,
this room care. These
You
black
keep
people
being
in this
muted because you
room,
won't let him land.
he's
these
been
black
landing for
people in this
fucking 10
room
minutes.
Exactly.
do not care what y'all are
Let
talking
him
Let him
about.
land then
land.
and
Point
shut
blank,
up.
period. The secret is out. Y'all are not the Jews.
Thank
Get
you.
over it. Get over it.
Yeah, let me ask you a question now, okay?
No,
Add
no,
up
hey, no, hey,
all the
listen,
religious.
listen, 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 boy, I'm
Again,
done talking.
what happened? One
Boy, I'm
second.
done talking to you,
One
boy.
second. I heard you done
Boy, I'm
talking.
done talking to you, boy. You're
So
dismissed,
you're a
boy.
coward. You're a
Listen,
coward.
you're dismissed.
You're
Shalom.
a coward. You
Yo,
dismissed.
let him
You dismissed his
land so
son.
you can
Who you
Shalom.
talking
expose.
to?
Let
Who
him
the fuck
land
you
so you can
talking to?
expose.
You.
Who the fuck you think you're talking to?
Hey,
He talking to
hey,
you.
Somebody fucking scared
Shout
of you,
out to
Jews?
Then,
Zach.
Amen.
They
then
think
you get
Jews is
mad.
he
You
bigger
get
better
than
mad
calm
and
shit.
call him a
down.
nigga,
And
huh?
he
So
Because
you
definitely
his
think
scooted
his
you.
that's what
You
you
get
interpretation,
are.
mad and you
You're a
get mad and
coward,
call him a
son.
nigga, huh?
And he
his
You want
just
to ask me a
schooled your
interpretation is
question or
what
you
ass.
want to
makes
be a
He
him a
bitch?
just
Jew.
schooled you.
You
You
want to
get
be a
mad and
He
call
just
him a
schooled
nigga.
your ass.
For no reason.
And you get mad and want to call him a
Yeah,
nigga.
How many out of religious Jews in the world, if we take all of them, all the sects included, how many of them go based on matrilineal? Give me a percentage. One answer, one
No
percentage.
one
Let me hear a
cares.
number.
No one
That
cares.
doesn't prove a
Yo,
point.
nobody's
So this
Exactly.
is
talking
the
to you.
question
You're a
I ask.
peasant.
This is the question I want to
Did
ask
he
you,
say
Zaidi.
peasant? For real?
So he gonna come
Peasant.
in a
I don't
black
talk
room
with
and call
broke
black
ass
people
fucking
peasants.
mentality.
Hey man, that's how
Thank you
you
for
come in this
exposing
room and
the
talk to
truth
the
of how
real
y'all feel.
Jews. You can't
Zaidi,
come
I
in
have
this
a
room talking
question
to
for
the real
you.
Jews
if
like
you
that.
if
Christian.
you heard his
Know who you
room the
are.
other night, he
You're a
was
Christian
arguing
man.
with
You believe
y'all.
in
They was
Jesus.
going back and forth in the
If
What you
room the
Jesus
want to
other
is
do
your
with
night.
him,
Messiah,
Guap?
you ain't no Jew.
We gonna send him to the
Shut
goo,
up, boy.
Guap?
You
So what's
sound
up?
stupid. You already went to
You're all
school.
wrong. Okay.
Shalom.